Hello, my name is Rania, and this is the beginning of my public YouTube. I was going to say public execution for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, my public appearance on YouTube. Because, yes, I wanted to start putting some stuff out there, and this is the beginning of that. Under the name Raise It with Rania, generally, just gonna raise it with me on all fronts. Raising standards, raising goals, raising drama. Anyway, I am doing this channel because I want to yap and I want to share it to the world, that yap. I love to talk about so many different things, and I feel like as someone who is very reflective and who has thought about growing up, what would I have liked to see, what videos would have really helped me, what things it would have been easier to just learn from someone telling me instead of figuring it out and going through some really tough stuff. So I just want to put some of that stuff out there that's helpful and hopefully makes other people's lives easier. A little bit more about like the topics I'll cover is probably mental health, disability, well-being, social issues, probably stuff on body image, on hacks for life, on being an independent adult, on so many different things. No restrictions at all. Just putting it all the thoughts out there. And just an FYI, these videos will come on like varying basis. I really hope to try and post once a week. I feel like that's an achievable goal. But it will either be a lot more than that or maybe potentially less. But I will try and stick to once a week. But yeah, I wanted to share and connect on another platform in more of a long form way. And I have so many goals for life, which is great, but also overwhelming. And I want to hold myself more accountable in working towards those and connect with other people that are also working towards those and actively doing some self-improvement, reflection, and development. More about my general like interests is basically any sort of creative expression. I am there. So writing, I love. I do poetry and I have published poetry before. I also really love short stories, have been taking a keen interest in essays, creative nonfiction essays specifically. And that's me for writing. So I'm working on a poetry book right now. Yeah, I can share this to the world. I'm working on a poetry book right now about domestic violence, because, based on my lived experience. So I have no idea what my hands are doing, but yeah, something is to come. And then I also hope to publish a novel at some point. I have a lot of aspirations. You'll realize that as we get to know each other. And so that's me writing wise. I also am very passionate about visual arts. I explore like so many different mediums, and I haven't found the one that really calls to me, but I feel like all of them do. So potentially it's just mixing all of them and having no restrictions. So I really love acrylics. I love embroidery. I love beads. I love digital art is a new favorite because girl, no cleanup. No cleanup is so great. So digital art is really great for that. And yeah, that's my interests in art. And then just generally as well, I'm very passionate about health, advocating for, yes, that's Cloud, you'll hear him. Yeah, advocating for, yeah, I was saying that's Cloud, you'll hear him throughout videos. I just got a call, which is, I don't know how that's going to show up in video, but anyway, Yeah, so that is me. That is what I want to be doing in those places. And yeah, I'm very interested in advocacy, in, systems change, changing the world, changing people's minds, helping people create better lives. Very much on a journey, as we all are, working through skills I want to develop, goals I want to achieve, a whole bunch of things, I think, that are just running parallel. And, based on whatever I have energy for, I will definitely make more videos about all that other stuff. Yeah, and so this is just another creative avenue for me. This is just another way for me to get out some of the craziness and connect with people and create more of a community. Yeah, and I've done a lot of, like, for context as well about the kind of work I do. I do a lot of community engagement, a lot of development around resource development and advocacy stuff as well in my day job. Yeah, but this is going to be the beginning of an external accountability system. Yes, Cloud. Of me identifying goals, working towards them, just yapping because I need to. And yeah, I really hope to, connect with people and do good things. And I am singing. That is me. What else am I supposed to say? Yeah, I think this is long enough for a first video. Also, to make this more accessible for me and more achievable, I'm going to be doing most of these in a very unedited, unless it really needs to be edited, straightforward, simple way. So if I end up having more energy, I will create other things. But for now, this is going to be easy, get it out there, connect, and not complicate it, because when we complicate things, we never start, because then we just keep identifying barriers and roadblocks. And that is another TED talk for another day. And that is me. And I hope we stay connected, and welcome to Raise It with Rania, a chaos account from a chaos person in a chaos world. That might be my catchphrase. We don't know. But yeah.